How you doing? My name is Mike McKibben. I'm with Yanni that's helping record this video today. I'm the unlimited licensed roofing contractor that is able to do this repair test. So far on the claim, under the Anzalone contract at 111 Audrey Lane, Mount Prospect, claim number 1388, N as in Nancy, 929, V as in Victor. They paid for vents. So they didn't give us any shingles, so we're going to try to manipulate this content the best we can as far as non-damaging shingles and try to get this out successfully without creating more damage. Our fear is this is a 20-plus-year-old shingle. We got to do our best. So without being too abrasive, we got to break this seal. Nail head here, nail head here. There's minimal, you can see on here, there is matting transfer already just from breaking that seal, and that was pretty gentle. I'm not lifting up too high, there's no creasing going on, but that's what our fear is. This is considered damaging this bottom shingle because it's taking the matting from this one and pulling it off and making that seal bad. So we got to take this one, continue breaking that seal gently. Same thing, lots of matting transfer. That's our fear with this, so. All of the above. This one's even worse. Lots of matting transfer there if you can get that.
Yeah.
No creasing, doing the right thing. Bad too. So we just continue up. Gotta get this vent out. Our other goal is we don't really want to try to mess with this because I know the felt is supposed to overlap to the next side, but we get into that. Just creates more damage, and that's our goal, is not to create more damage, but it looks like we already have been with the matting transfer. That one's not terrible.
So we're gonna avoid, getting to that ridge cap.
The other thing that we're causing too is it's almost virtually impossible to use the same exact nail hole. So just right there, unlodge that nail from that side and that side. Now there's nails into this one. And there's already matting transfer. So therefore, we're already kind of calling this, a repairability risk for sure. That's my biggest fear right there. Pull-throughs. That is considered wind damage in our book. Once you pull it through, that's just a leak risk now. Like another one. That's another one. That one's really tough to get. So there's the vent successfully without going through the ridge. So I got a few nail holes in it just to hold it on there, which probably isn't correct. No ice and water shield, which we like to do to make sure. This venting material, as you can see, it's very brittle, very compromised. And on top of that, plywood is very thin. That's out of code more than likely, but I don't know about Mount Prospect. But so,
Well, I'm surprised that it didn't have it wasn't
nailed on top.
nail on top, yeah.
Our biggest fear, though, this is it. We pulled through some nails here. You know, lots of matting transfer, and on top of that, our second fear is availability. You know, you want to bring the homeowner back to pre-storm condition, and with this shingle, it's going to be a mismatch. And if you paid for events, that's the line of sight over there, line of sight over there. That's our fear. You can really, if you zoom in here, you could really see how the matting pulled up on that onto the vent here. And that's pretty signs of that. So we're going to consider this a fail as far as repairability goes, because we don't want to keep damaging shingles and pulling through nail heads. So again, my name is Mike, the Unlimited Licensed Roofing Contractor, to do this test. We got Yanni recording. Claim number 1388, N as in Nancy, 929, V as in Victor. Thanks, guys.